hour.
Oh, it's good then.
Adventure. We're going to learn plenty of vocab, new interesting vocab.
You're impressing me now.
Hey?
I mean, you are starting to impress me now. Because this lesson is already like unusual for me. It's very late. And
yeah, but it's the weekend, so you can sleep in a little bit, I hope.
no, actually, it's not weekend. Tomorrow I'm going to go to work. Because when I told you that I came earlier a little bit and I was really tired and I really slept in. And that's why I have to compensate my sleeping in for a long time and work at night.
Right.
I always thought that there are night lessons for me. You know, when you are not attending, it always seems to you that night lessons are best lessons. So I really wanted to.
I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're here and joining our evening lessons or night lessons. Yeah, it's always good to have you with us. We have interesting discussions and we always and we learn. We get to know new students, and you get to practice your introduction. Hello, everyone else. Lydia, Xenia, and Evelyn.
Yes, hello, it's me. Do you hear me, right?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
That's great.
Loud and clear. Very good. So, Evelyn, tell us something about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do? What are your hobbies?
I'm from Russia, from St. Petersburg, but right now I'm living in Kaliningrad.
Sorry, where are you living?
In Kaliningrad for a while.
Okay.
It's between Poland and Lithuania.
I see.
Small patch of Russia. I study English. I study a master degree in English, in teaching English.
Very good.
I'm just a little bit nervous because it's my first class.
That's fine. Don't be nervous. Everyone has their first time.
Sorry, one question. Are you a teacher, yeah?
Not exactly. I have some students, like I'm private tutor, I can say like that.
Oh, okay.
But mostly I teach kids.
Okay, just like our other new student that we just had. What was her name? Something with D. I forgot the name. Deliria? The other student that we just had. Diliara, sorry. Diliara, yeah. We just had another student, Evelyn. She was also studying to be a teacher, just like yourself. Cool. So tell us something else about you. Tell us some secrets.
The secret is that it's my second education. I've already have a master in law, and I've been working as a lawyer for 5 years. But finally, I've decided that.
Why would you leave law to become a teacher?
Don't ask that question.
I mean, I was initially in finance and accounting and business, but that's kind of explain. It makes sense because it's so, I don't know, boring, stuck in an office dealing with figures all day. It was suicide for me. So to become a teacher, I think, is very enlightening and refreshing.
Yes, it's a social type of work, so you communicate with people, you have some interesting experiences, more vivid compared to working with figures, numbers, or with different law things. I guess that's all my secrets, no more secrets.
That's good. Can you tell us some hobbies? Do you have any hobbies?
Actually, very fun hobby. I like embroidering, and what else? reading books in English, in Russian. Mostly it's classical literature. What else? Traveling. Nothing so exciting.
Okay. Have you traveled to many countries or cities?
I'm proud that I've been in USA. I mean, it's a great experience for me. I joined work and travel program in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And rather than that, not so many countries, but I prefer to get, how can I say, off the route. So I prefer to explore some cities by myself, something authentic places, I don't know, cuisine. So not so common sightseeing. I find it boring.
Oh, so Paris, for example, would be boring for you.
Yes, definitely.
Wow, who would have thought? Ah, cool. All right. Well, very nice to meet you. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Is it Eveline?
Yes, actually in Russia it sounds a bit different, like Evelina, but I prefer, since we speak English, you may call me Evelyn. I like
Evelyn or Evelina?
just Evelyn.
Evelyn, okay.
It sounds more English.
You prefer that way? No problems. Okay, very nice to meet you. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you on board. And I presume this is your first lesson, right? Have you taken any previous lessons with any other teachers?
No.
No? Okay, so you haven't met any of the students.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. Your Andre has joined us too. Hello, Andre. Welcome.
Hello everyone.
Good to see you.
Me too.
Okay, so we have Evelyn. She's a new student, and
I heard.
yeah. So let's have a quick, brief introduction from everyone, please. So maybe Andre, you can start.
Okay, I am Andrei. I am from Ukraine, from Kiev. I am a composer and musicologist. I like to write music and about music. Also, I like traveling. I have a family, 2 children who are adult, really. And of course, I like to study English with Alan and other team of Lingualeo. That's all.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Good to see you back with us. Okay, Ksenia.
Hello, my name is Ksenia. I'm from Russia. I have many hobbies such as English, sport, cooking, and others. That's all.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Ksenia. Okay, Lydia. Lydia, we can't hear you.
Hello. Do you hear me?
Oh, now we can hear you, yes.
What's the problem today?
I don't know, something's happening.
My name is Lydia. I'm from Russia, Moscow. I was graduated as a teacher and psychologist, but now I work as a personal assistant at a company which produces equipment for water. My hobby is reading also, watching video on YouTube, gardening in summer, and what else? And I collecting rare perfumes. That's all.
Very nice, thank you. Thank you, Lydia. Okay, Stas.
Hello, my name is Stas. I'm 25. I'm from Moscow. I'm a supervisor in a big electronic company. I like reading, theater, cinema, and sports like basketball and Muay Thai. Thank you.
Lovely, thank you very much, Stas. And Rinat.
Hello, my name is Renat. I am from Kazakhstan. your neighbor, and I just reveal that I am enlightened teacher, as Alan said. And I'm math teacher. What else? The endeavor to know English more better have brought me here to this lesson and Alan's lesson, and I would say that I don't regret what I have my family, two daughter, one son, and I like sport. Yeah, I'm 32 years old and I have been in many places too, but not in US. Okay, of course. That's all, roughly. I am a teacher.
Very good. Thank you very much. So we have again quite a few teachers in class. That's great. I don't feel like I'm the odd one out. It's cool. Okay, so briefly something about myself. Evelyn, I'm Alan, as you can see. My name is written there. And I'm Australian. I spent most of my life in Australia. I have traveled a fair bit. I've lived in Germany for 5 years. I spent 2 years in Egypt. And now I'm in the UK. I've been here for about 3 years. I think I will stay here. I don't know where else I might end up, but never say never. Some of my hobbies, sports. I like many sports, but football in particular. I like to play football and follow it. Technology. I'm really into technology. Gadgets, smartphones, tablets, computers, and so on. History, study of people, their languages, cultures, comparative religion is also something I'm quite keen on. That's it, pretty much.
And he's just a good teacher.
Sorry?
I just thought that you are a good teacher also.
Oh, thank you very much.
It was a compliment.
Yeah.
No, it's true. It's not compliment.
Yes, I mean
Because people who come in your lessons feeling yourself themselves relaxing and very. I can explain this.
Oh, thank you very much.
Special energy.
Yeah.
That teachers has, good teachers has.
Well, it's good I changed my profession then, right?
Yes.
It's good I wasn't stuck in an office dealing with figures and finances. Yeah. I'm glad that you guys are, feel comfortable because I think the key to teaching is having a connection between the student and the teacher. Once you have a good connection, a good bond, I mean academic bond, yeah, when you have this openness where you can discuss anything, any matter really, the student does not fear to make mistakes. And once you don't fear to make mistakes, sky's the limit.
I think you said it to the point.
Yeah. And I think you can relate to me as probably all of you, and especially those who are teachers as well, or who would like to be teachers. If you want to be a teacher, I think you need to have the passion for it, and you need to understand people. And when you travel the world and you see and meet different types of people, you understand that not everyone is the same. But one thing we all have in common, which is, when learning or when studying something, it's good to be understood and to be listened to. And I think this is one of the keys, personally. Okay, any questions before we begin?
I just want to say thank you to everyone for your introductions, especially for me. I hope we will spend a good time together, and thank you to you also for your introduction. Very interesting.
Yeah, you're most welcome. Thank you for your kind words. Actually, this is probably the first time we've had such a nice comment after everyone has introduced themselves. You see, Evelyn, we do this almost every day. Almost every lesson, actually, we have a new student come and.
I felt embarrassed that everyone making an introduction just for me.
Yes, I'm glad you realized that. Some students don't realize it. Some new students. Yeah, it says something about an individual. Okay, thank you very much. So let us begin. And Rina, thanks for the nice comments in the chat. Yeah, there are many more secrets about me which you don't know. The good ones. Maybe you'll find them out sometimes in the future. But for now, let us continue with Unit 4 of our vocabulary for IELTS. So, Evelyn, this is new for you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a Collins edition of vocabulary for IELTS. I'll just show you the front page. Okay, this is what it looks like. I also do the speaking for IELTS with the students, and so we cover various tasks, and it helps us. It helps the students to prepare for IELTS or to see what to expect, basically. So now we are on Unit 4, and it's about adventure. So here we'll look at verbs and nouns associated with travel. Let me make that a bit bigger for you. With travel and adventure. Then getting word stress right. Yeah, so we're going to look at the word stress, or the stress in certain words, and choosing vocabulary to express yourself precisely. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, the vocab, especially when it comes to verbs associated with travel and adventure. All right. So what we usually do, I'll get the students to read each bullet point, and then maybe if you can try to give me a sentence or an example with this particular word. Yeah, that's in the bullet point. So, Rinat, could you start, please?
Okay, first word is accompany. Accompany is accompanying, accompanying, accompanied. Word, if you accompany someone, you go somewhere with them. Formal. Can agree to accompany me on a trip to Africa. The Prime Minister, accompanied by the Governor, led the President up to the house.
Very good. Okay, so yeah, these are verbs. Yeah, some he accompanies this lady all the time, or he's accompanying him, or I am being accompanied by, for example. So how would you use some of these words? Try to pick one.
Usually, when somebody comes to our school, one of our teachers always try to accompany these guests and
Very
show
good.
our school. Yeah.
Excellent. Perfect sentence. Yeah. Very good. Okay, next bullet point, Stas.
Encounter. Encounters, encountering, encountered. Verb. If you encounter problems or difficulties, you experience them. Every day of our lives we encounter stresses of one kind or another. Environmental problems they found in Poland were among the worst they encountered. End sentence, yeah?
Is that a new word for you?
Yes, of course.
It is? Okay. Try to make a sentence. If you're not sure, it's okay.
John has encounter with alcohol. Oh, sorry, chocohol. like you want to say. Is it correct or not?
chocolate. We would just say chocolate.
Okay,
Yeah.
it would be means alcohol, but everyone, yeah, I understand. Chocolate, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so if you say, John has bad encounters with chocolate.
Mm.
Hmm.
Can I say that encounter is some kind of synonym for meet?
Yes.
Meeting.
To
Yeah?
come across or to come in touch with, to meet, yeah.
Encounter with problems in our work. It's normal or no?
To encounter problems at work?
Yeah.
Yes, of course, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, we can encounter many problems at work, difficulties. You might encounter some problems when it comes to dealing with your boss. Maybe you don't like your boss, so you encounter a problem with that boss, or a certain colleague that you don't get along with necessarily. So you might encounter problems with that individual. Okay. By the way, encounter can also be a noun. Yeah, an encounter, which is it has the same meaning. But here we're focusing on the verb itself. All right, let's move on to the next one. Lydia?
Overcome, overcomes, overcoming, overcame. Verb, if you overcome a problem or feeling, you successfully deal with it and control it. Molly had fought and overcome her fear of flying. One way of helping children to overcome shyness is to boost their self-confidence.
Is that a new word for you?
No, I know this before. My son, in his childhood, has fear of flying also, but now he overcame this problem, this fear.
Very good. Perfect sentence, yeah?
Yeah.
That's very good sentence, yeah. So if you had a problem or some sort of issue or fear in the past, eventually you try to overcome this. Yeah, you might have a phobia of something, yeah, and maybe with the right, I don't know, counseling or whatever, advice perhaps, you might overcome this fear. Very good.
Yes.
Very good. All right, next one. Ksenia.
How I should pronounce this word?
How do we pronounce this word, guys? What do you think?
Reschedule.
Yeah.
Reschedule.
Reschedule.
Reschedule. Yes.
Yeah.
Reschedules, rescheduling, rescheduled. If someone reschedules an event, they change the time at which it is supposed to happen. Since I'll be away, I'd like to reschedule the meeting. And sentence. +4. They have rescheduled the opening for February 15th.
Yeah, so here when you see this in these brackets, plus actually refers to saying the word reschedule plus 4 afterwards. So they've rescheduled the opening for February 14th. So you can have this preposition after if you like. Yeah.
Okay. It will be too late for me, so you should reschedule the party for Saturday.
Perfect. Very good. Yeah, so you're rescheduling the party, which is an event. Yeah, very good. Okay, next one. Evelyn?
Seek, seeking, sought. Verb. If you seek something, you try to find it or obtain it. Formal. 4 people who sought refuge in the Italian embassy have left I don't know how to pronounce this word.
Voluntarily.
Voluntarily. Okay, +4. Candidates are urgently and sought for the post of Conservative Party chairman. Always seek professional legal advice before entering into any agreement. Or +from, the couple have sought help from marriage guidance counselors. And my sentence will okay. Can I say like that? For example, years ago, I used to use a program which called ICQ.
Yeah, that's fine. But I think it used to be spelled differently. It was
like, no, it was ICQ, but actually it was an abbreviation for the sentences I seek you, like I'm looking for you, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you're correct. Yes, absolutely. It makes sense. Yeah, you can use this sentence. I accept that. ICQ, basically, I'm looking for you. I want to find
in that way
a friend or a life partner, something like that. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, is this word new for any of you, or do you all know it?
I think all know it.
Yeah, seek.
We have a game, hide and seek.
Hide and seek, yes, very good. Excellent. Yeah, so you could also say, for example, if you need some, or if you have some legal issues, you need to seek legal advice. Yeah. Okay. Next bullet point, Andre.
Venture, ventures, venturing, ventured. Verb, if you venture somewhere, you go somewhere that might be dangerous. Literally, people are afraid to venture out for fear of sniper attacks.
Sniper?
Yes, sniper attacks.
Sniper, okay. Sniper attack. Very interesting word because it's usually used for risk capital, venture capital.
Yes, in business. Yes, very good.
Yes. Okay.
We also have Ace Ventura, somebody.
Ventura,
yes.
Yes, the movie Ace Ventura, yeah.
It's related to this.
I like to venture out of my home in early morning when all people are sleeping.
Yeah, why not? That's a fine sentence. Yeah, so it's like, you know, a verb in this case. So it's a synonym of, it can be of travel, journey, you know, to go, to move.
It's not only when it might be dangerous. It's
yeah, you're right.
New
no, it
impression,
doesn't have to be.
New expression. Yeah, impression.
So it can be used in different contexts. In your context, it's fine. There's nothing daring or risky involved. It's just a course of action. You know, you like to go out, venture out in the open while everyone is asleep. Perfect sentence. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, thank you, Andre, and thank you, everyone. So now we'll move on to the nouns associated with travel and adventure. All right, so the first one, Rinat.
challenge. Challenge. Noun. A challenge is something new and difficult which requires great effort and determination. I like a big challenge, and they don't come much bigger than this. The new government's first challenge is the economy. Yeah, so challenge can be as noun and as verb.
Good.
The word, the example, it's challenging to find. No, it is verb, it's going to be verb. So I have to create for noun, yeah?
Yeah, for now.
If we want to succeed, we need to be able to deal with challenges, new challenges.
Good. Yes. Yeah. Good motto to have, isn't it? Motto for life. Yeah. Perfect sentence. All right. Thank you, Rinat. Let's move on to the next one. Stas.
Destination. Destinations. Noun. The destination of someone or something is the place to which they are going or being sent. Spain is still our most popular holiday destination. Only half of the emergency supplies have reached their destination. And my sentence, I have returned my letter with the title Invalid Destination.
Good. Yes. Has that happened to you before?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good when it happens, and
Yeah, it's very, very upsetting.
It's very
Yeah,
upsetting.
upsetting. Yeah.
Especially if it's a parcel, something big, and you're sending maybe to a family or a family member, or if it's expensive. Well, as long as you get it back, I think better get it back than get it lost, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But you think then you get like this, you think, oh, how you stupid. But then it get lost, so it's just, oh, it's not my fault. But you understand me, yeah?
Yes, I understand. Yeah, yeah. This is why we need to always make sure, 100% and double check the delivery address to make sure that that destination is genuine. All right, next one. We have two more, I think. Oh no, we have more downstairs. Okay, Lydia.
Itinerary. Itineraries. Noun. An itinerary is a plan of a journey, including the road and the places that you will visit. The next place on our itinerary was Silistra. Itinerary, correct?
Yeah,
correct?
itinerary. It's a tricky word. A lot of people make a mistake pronouncing it. So it's just actually itinerary, like it's written, but because there are two R's here, it becomes a bit difficult to pronounce.
If you want visit country without travel agency, you should make up itinerary. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You should. Okay, if you want to visit a country without going through a travel agency, or without the help of a travel agency, you need to make your own itinerary.
A makeup is not fit for it. Yes.
Make up an itinerary. Makeup. No, rather make your.
It's maybe closer to plan, yeah.
Marshroute.
Road.
Marshroute.
Yeah, basically, it's like a plan of a journey. So where will you be going? You're going to be stopping over. How long will you be there? Plan your whole journey. Basically.
Is it a verb?
No. No. It's just a noun in this case. Okay.
Interesting words.
Yeah. Yeah. it's very common with when you're booking a flight. Once you've booked your flight, for example, or any type of transport, you will get this itinerary. Usually emailed to you, or they print it, in the office if you're there. Okay, next one, Ksenia.
Journeys. When you make a journey, you travel from one place to another. Plus two. There is an express service from Paris which completes the journey, or Bordeaux. How to pronounce?
Bordeaux.
Bordeaux in under 4 hours.
Yeah, it's a city in France.
Yes. So when I will be an elder person, I want to make a journey around the world.
Okay, good. Yeah, there are many ways we can say this sentence. When I become old, or when I'm a senior.
No. Let's clarify situation, because journey, trip, and travel has serious differences in the longevity. I mean, the trip is shorter than journey, but journey shorter than travel. It's a part of the travel. It cannot be
all over the world.
Yes. It's journey maybe from city to another city, but travel, your travel, it's your from one point to the final destination point.
It's true.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, well,
you can see it in the dictionary.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good distinction made by Andre. Yeah, so it depends what exactly you want to say. If you want to use a journey, travel, or trip. Some people say I'm going on a Euro trip, for example. So it's a lengthy, prolonged journey, rather. Yeah, if it's just a journey, it wouldn't be as long as a trip. Okay, good point made, Andre. Okay, so now we're gonna move to adjectives. To describe experiences. Some very interesting adjectives here. Let's look at the first one. Evelyn?
Dreary, adjective. If you describe something as dreary, you mean that it is dull and depressing. A very little town in the Midwest. And my sentence will be I find it very it's hard for me to make up sentences. The atmosphere in that city was very dreary and oppressing.
Good. Yes, that's fine. The atmosphere, the environment. Yeah? Okay. Perfect. Okay, who knew this word before I've shown it to you now?
I knew it before, but I a little bit not I haven't used it for a long time.
So you have learned it before, but perhaps you maybe forgot.
This word in my vocabulary in Bengali.
Good.
I know this word.
Yeah, dreary is a very good adjective to remember. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Andre?
Intense. Adjective intense is used to describe something that is very great or extreme in strength or degree. He was sweating from the intense heat. His threats become more intense, agitated, and frequent. I feel not so good because I have an intense cough.
Very good.
last week.
Yes. Yeah, perfectly fine. I think all of you probably know this word. Yeah, when something is intense.
Mm.
Okay, next one. Renat.
Pivotal, adjective. A pivotal role, point, or figure in something is one that is very important and affects the success of that thing. I would say crucial is some kind of synonym of this word. Uh, uh, to to become a teacher was a pivotal decision in my life.
Good. Yeah. To become a teacher was a pivotal.
Pivotal, yeah.
Yeah, slightly different pronunciation there. It was a pivotal decision. Yeah. Crucial decision. Very important.
Pivotal.
Yeah, good sentence. And this is a very good adjective to remember. If you can remember this, you will sound very eloquent to use this in your speech. All right, next one. We've got two left. Stas?
Profound, adjective. You use profound to emphasize that something is very great or intense. Discoveries which had a profound effect on many areas of medicine. The overwhelming feeling is just deep, profound shock and anger. Anna's patriotism was profound. My sentence: yesterday I saw the film which profounded me very much.
Would that be an adjective?
Yesterday I saw a film which has a profound effect on me.
Ah, that's better. Yeah, it had a profound effect on me. Yeah, that's an adjective. We can't use it as a verb though. Yeah, it had a great effect on you. Very good. An extreme effect. Okay, another very good adjective to remember. And the last one, Lydia?
Valuable. Adjective. If you describe something or someone as valuable, you mean that they are very useful and helpful. Many of our teachers also have valuable academic links with Heidelberg University, and their experience was very valuable. If people ask help from doctor in advance, it will be valuable for prevent of many disease. Is it correct? No?
Yeah, that would be
Yes,
it would be valuable advice, yeah, in order to prevent an outbreak or any disease from happening, or it would be valuable information, yes. Okay, that's good. All right, any questions so far?
No question.
All good? Everything clear? All right, excellent. Okay, so we've got about 10 minutes. Let's see if we can do a bit of listening practice. So you will hear an audio, okay, 6 speakers describing their adventures. So I want you to later on tell me which of the verbs A to G. Okay, where's G? I don't know. Each speaker uses by writing a letter in the spaces below. It's supposed to be A to F, perhaps. Yeah.
F, yeah, because F and G they are near in keyboard.
All right. Yes. Okay. So yeah. So listen to the 6 speakers and see which one of them uses these verbs. Okay. All right. So I will find the audio. 1 second. Track 4. All right. And yeah, if you can please mute your microphones, everyone, so that there is no background noise. Thank you.
Track 4. Speaker 1.
We had booked an excursion to the beach, but chose to venture into the hills instead, hoping to see some of the local wildlife.
Speaker 2. Many young people in their 20s seek adventure. That's why they come to places like Thailand and Jamaica. Speaker 3.
We looked all over the town and eventually found a local guide to accompany us to the nearest village.
Speaker 4.
We won't be back until the end of August. Because of the disturbances, we had to reschedule our journey for the following week.
Speaker 5.
I think you'll find your trip down the Amazon quite an adventure. You can expect to encounter some pretty strange insects in the rainforest.
Speaker 6. While backpacking around Thailand, I had to learn to overcome difficulties by myself. I can't count the number of times I got lost.
Okay. Would you like me to play it again for you, or was that sufficient?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Okay, let's have.
Remember.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. See if you can test your memory. Okay, so speaker 1.
Venture.
Venture?
Venture.
Correct. Well done. Excellent. Okay, so I will highlight that one. What about speaker 2?
Seek.
Seek.
Seek. Very good. Yes. Speaker 3?
Accompany.
Company.
A company.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. Speaker 4?
Reschedule.
Schedule.
Schedule.
Yeah, reschedule. Okay, speaker 5?
Encounter.
Counter.
D, encounter.
Yeah,
And
overcome.
speaker 6, overcome. Very good. That was pretty easy, I think. Okay, so now here's a little exam tip for us. You can improve your mark in the IELTS speaking exam if you learn to pronounce words correctly. So for multi-syllable words, it is important to get the stress pattern right. When you learn a new word, learn which syllable is pronounced most strongly. And this is something that a lot of students of the English language, have a difficulty with, the stress, or on which syllable does the stress fall under. So let's have a look. Tell me where the stress is on each of these words. So, Andre, the first one, A.
A company. A company. The second syllable is accented.
Good. So how many syllables do we have in the first one in total?
3.
4.
Come. 4. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, good.
Company. Yeah.
Excellent. And you said the second one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Yes, this is where the stress is. Very good. A company. Yeah, excellent. All right. What about the second one, Evelyn?
Reschedule. It has 4 syllables also, and the stress is on the second syllable.
Three?
Reschedule.
Maybe three syllables.
Re, ske, and do.
Do.
Good. There are 3 syllables,
Do.
but you're correct. It is the second
Okay.
syllable that is stressed.
I would just count not syllables, but the letters. So I count the letter E, but it is not pronounced.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because the last actually is not pronounced. Yeah, this is why it becomes only 3. However, with the previous one.
So we count syllables according to the transcription, right? Not according to how we spell it.
Yes, correct. The sound, yeah.
Phonetical.
It's the phoneticals, yeah. Phonetical sounds. Okay. C. Ksenia?
Venture. 2 syllables, stress on first syllable.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Venture. 2 syllables, and the stress falls at the beginning. Venture. Yeah, venture. D. Lydia?
Encounter. It's 1, 2, 3. 3 syllables and stress. And has stress on second one.
Very good. Yes. So 3 syllables. Encounter. Encounter. So the stress is on the second syllable. Good. E. Stas?
Overcome. It's 3 syllables and the stress on the first. Overcome. Overcome.
Maybe
Okay.
on the last, come.
I think the third one.
And 2 maybe stress. Overcome.
Overcome.
One is strong and another.
You see, some of these words can be confusing, especially if you have maybe heard it from someone else, or you got used to pronouncing it a certain way, which perhaps may not have been the correct way. So here we have overcome. Yeah, we have 3 syllables, and the stress falls on the third one.
Because
Overcome.
come, it's a main word.
Yeah. Overcome.
Not overcome. Overcome.
Overcome. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. This is actually important, and it's not easy to. Even natives make this mistake. Overcome. I have overcome my difficulty. It's a common mistake.
If teacher asks what's the stress syllable, and this word has 2 stress, one is weak and another is strong, how to answer this question then?
If one has a weak and one has a strong.
In one word sometimes has 2 stress. One of them weaker and another more stronger. How I can answer? 2 stresses or only one? Only strong stress?
No word has more than one stress. It always has one stress, one main stress. Yeah. You can never have 2 stresses in one word. It'll sound funny.
In transcription, sometimes we have in, how to say, top and bottom stress. I mean, symbol that I can stress weak stress and strong stress.
Well,
it's difficult, complex.
Yeah, as far as I know, as far as I've learned, there is no word that has 2 stresses in one word, unless you're using the other stress in a different context. It might change, but there are exceptions to those words. I can't think of any now, but there are words where the stress might fall on a different syllable in a different, meaning perhaps. But they will never find 2 main stresses in one word. It's always one stress.
Maybe this knowledge only for foreign students. I mean, when we study in school, teacher
I haven't ever seen a word with two stress.
Yeah,
Also,
me neither.
maybe you mix with intonation, like Miracle said.
Or emphasis.
Maybe.
Emphasis, slight emphasis. It's possible.
That's a different now. If you're emphasizing, or for example, at the end of, let's say at the end of the sentence, end of a question, a certain question perhaps, that's different. That's an intonation which you are, putting emphasis on something. But when it comes to word stress, there is no two word stresses in one word. Sentence is different.
For example, countryside, it's complex word, two-part, country and side. We emphasize countryside, R and I, countryside. We can say countryside.
Because country, it's a main word.
Yeah, one of them takes prevalence. One is basically takes control, takes over. See, these compound nouns, if they are individual, separate nouns, okay, then they have their own stress. Once you put them together, one of them becomes prevalent or takes over and has the main stress of that compound noun, for example. Yeah. Actually, if we can do some of these because I have some material that I can go through with you when it comes to word stress and so on and different stresses. Maybe we can do that in the future, and I can mention that to you.
It will be great.
Yeah. Okay. Try to remind me, please, because I might forget. I've already prepared the whole lesson plan for the next week, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do it next week. All right, so we've come to the end. Rinat, quickly, the last one, the final one.
Sick, only one.
Mm-hmm.
And it is.
Yeah. So one stress. That's the easiest one, isn't it? Seek. All right, very good. So we'll move on to the next page, hopefully next week when we do this again. Yeah, that was very productive, I think. I hope you can remember and use some of these words in your vocabulary. And yeah, are there any questions?
No questions.
Okay.
No, thank you.
You're most welcome.
Bye.
It was nice to see you all. Evelyn, very nice to meet you. Hope you all have a lovely weekend.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
All right, no problem. See you later, guys.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.